So you want me to oh shit. Got it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I'd like to introduce everyone to Jackie. She's been with me to the program since the end of May. She's going to talk a little bit about her experience with my 12-week program, my online wellness program. So I'm going to go through a couple questions. So the first question I have for you, Jackie, is what has been your experience with GB Power Fitness and Wellness online programs?
So my experience with GB Powers was that I could I could do it because normally I would say dieting, fitness, I didn't want to do it, and I was able to do it. I learning about food, learning about is not food is not your enemy, which I always thought, and that was a really good experience for me because I thought losing weight would be not to eat. But after meeting GB Powers, it was a totally different experience for me. And I felt that I learned so much about food and protein and carbs. So that in itself was a really good experience for me. And now I can eat without starving, so to speak. That
Awesome.
makes sense.
Awesome.
Mhm.
Yeah, starving yourself is the worst thing you can do for sure.
Well, I found that out thanks to you.
Yeah, awesome. Um, so, okay, so what are your three biggest achievements since starting the program with Gabby GB Power?
Oh my God, with with Gabby.
The
There
top three, top three.
was yeah, right? There was so many that I have felt that I have achieved, and I feel that you, because I hate talking about you in a third person, so I'm saying Gabby.
Gabby's fine. I'm
So
good with
yeah,
that. All
okay, good.
right.
So my biggest goal is to my biggest achievement, I'm sorry, excuse me, was to actually get in a pair of pants that I hadn't got into in 3 years, 3.5 years.
Oh, wow.
And
It was
yeah,
that
when
long.
I told, yeah, it was a while back, and I kept those jeans because I loved them so much, and they were expensive. But um, what I feel that I've really achieved about this whole program is that I found who I was. I was able to achieve things with your help, Gabby, which is phenomenal. I have to say that, Gabby, you're absolutely the best. Um,
Happy to help.
I, yeah, you were definitely a therapist, physical, everything. So, but I think that I achieved about liking who I am, and you made me see that you know I can do it, and that I was worth it. And you showed me that I was definitely worth it because I had a really bad past, and I always thought I was ugly and I'm never going to accomplish this. But in your program, I did. I was even proud of who I was, who I started to become, and mentally and physically,
Right.
I liked who I was.
That's
That
awesome.
was my Yeah, that was my biggest goal. Thanks to you.
Ah, I'm glad I could help you get there for sure.
You absolutely did, even though you're a Sarge.
I can be a gentle Sarge sometimes.
You can. You were a
Uh,
gentle Sarge.
all right. All right. So that covered the top three, right?
Mhm.
All right. So, what are the biggest obstacles and fears that you overcame with this program?
Um, the obstacles was finding the right food because I wasn't really getting the food processing thing that you were showing me. However, you being you, you stayed on it, and you went through this whole thing with me and showed me what protein can do and what carbs can do. but that was that was an obstacle, but you were there. And in the end, I got the program you sent me about food, and I was so happy with that, and I was so pleased with that because I feel that now I am getting the nutrition my body needs, but I'm not getting that fat, and the fat is moving as my body is getting more energized. But that was an obstacle. That was hard. That was really, really hard to do
Yeah,
because
we'll definitely get through it. It's a learning process, and
Mhm.
figuring out what works for you is most
Right.
important.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
everyone's different. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. And it goes back to in the beginning because I didn't know what was good for me. I always just thought, okay, not eating and you know, I, I don't know if this is kind of a cliche, but you made food fun. Does that sound
Mhm.
like, yeah, you made it fun? And I'm like, oh wow, I'm eating and I'm not full, but you made it fun after I got it. And
Right.
it was just like, oh, I'm never gonna get this. But you didn't falter, you didn't leave.
Right.
Every time I turned around, you were doing this, okay, try this or try this. But
Mhm.
something finally ended up working, and I do
Awesome.
appreciate that.
Of course. Of course.
Yeah.
I'm here for you 100%.
You were
Awesome.
absolutely there.
Good stuff. All
Yeah.
right. What is the biggest Okay, we talked about the nutrition part, getting the
Mhm.
food on track, because
Mhm.
used to starve yourself, which is not good because as you learn what happens with your body, it actually goes into reserve. So your body's like, oh my God, you're starving me. So I'm going to put stuff like when you start eating, I'm going to pack it away. It's
I
like storing stuff for the winter. It goes into
Mhm.
survival mode. So,
Absolutely, absolutely, because that's exactly what I was doing.
yeah,
Exactly what I was doing, and I
right,
was so afraid to diet or anything like that. I was just like, "Ugh, I can't
right,
do it."
right,
But you made
exactly.
food fun.
Awesome. Wow,
Y
I didn't even know I can make it fun. That's awesome.
you
All right.
well, you did. You did.
All right. All right. To close up, Jackie, what advice would you give to anyone starting their own fitness and wellness journey? Would you be Power, aka Gabby?
Mm. I just there's not even words that I can say that will make people understand unless they do the program. Because me, for one, I was like so leery. I was just like, because nothing works. But, doing your program, it really helps. I mean, I tried everything from starving to whatever. But if they
Mhm.
join your program and they're gonna think about exercise, they're gonna be think about diet, and that's what the whole thing I thought about. But if they join your program, I am telling you, they are absolutely gonna be thrilled. Absolutely, and it's so worth it because for one, you have the patience of a saint. I don't know how you do it, but your program is just it's phenomenal. It really, really is. And I would stay on the program, and
Mhm.
I'm going to stay on the program because
Awesome.
there's still a
Okay.
lot for me to do.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
so join the
Well, thank you.
program.
I'm excited to see you've only been, in the program 2 months. We have more time left, and obviously, we want. I want to teach you lifetime sustainability. So, I know we're reaching those goals and getting there in the right pace. So, I
Absolutely.
appreciate it, Jackie. So,
Yeah,
I'm just gonna
absolutely. All worth it.
close close off the recording and then we can continue with our coaching call. So I'm going to shut down the
Okay.
recording part. So
All
thanks for
right.
listening, guys, and hope you can book a free game plan call with me, and we can overcome those obstacles that you're facing in nutrition, wellness, fitness, all the things to
Absolutely.
optimize your wellness. So,
Will
so
literally
for now,
change your life.
exactly. All right. Signing off for now. I'm going to stop the recording, and there it is.